today's
CBS
news.
News on the hour, presented by Indeed.com.
One-time Poti. 5 Americans are now on their way back from the Persian Gulf here to Washington after years of detention in Iran. 2 Iranians who had been held here have reportedly landed in their capital of Tehran, with several more to follow.
It's critical that we've got these American hostages back. That's an important part of the story, but it's also important to note that we paid a very high price, not just in prisoners, but in cash as well.
Former Bush 43 White House staffer Jamil Jafar, now executive director of the National Security Institute at George Mason University Law. And with more, correspondent Tammy McCormick.
A senior administration official says this deal does not change our relationship with Iran in any way. Iran is an adversary and a state sponsor of terrorism. This official says we will hold them accountable wherever possible.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says he will meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky this week, when Zelensky also visits President Biden at the White House after attending the UN General Assembly meeting in New York. In the 4-day-old partial auto strike against the Big Three, talks, but
No deal yet, which means these workers remain on strike. UAW in the House right now? Citing the ripple effect of the strike, Ford says it has had to temporarily lay off about 600 workers at this plant, and General Motors says it expects to have to idle a plant in Kansas that employs more than 2,000 people.
correspondent Chris Van Cleve in Wayne, Michigan. An arrest in Palmdale, California, and the ambush shooting death of an LA County Sheriff's deputy.
The suspect chose to barricade himself and refused to initially come out. Eventually, they deployed chemical agents, and the suspect ultimately surrendered.
LA County Sheriff Robert Luna, now under federal indictment on a gun possession charge and under frequent attack from congressional and other Republicans and media favorable to them. The president's son takes legal action of his own.
This lawsuit from Hunter Biden is against the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. He alleges they violated his privacy when 2 agents testified about his personal tax details during congressional hearings and interviews.
Correspondent Scott McFarland. It is much anticipated around this time of year. The U.S. News and World Report annual rankings of the nation's top colleges and universities.
The top schools this year were Princeton University, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, and then Harvard and Stanford were tied at number 3.
Eric Gertler, CEO of the magazine and the website, top 3 U.S. News ranked public liberal arts colleges, the Naval Academy, the U.S. Air Force Academy, and the Military Academy at West Point. Just extradited here from Mexico, the son of El Chapo pleads not guilty to drug charges of his own. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.